Hello, hello, hello. And today I will be quickly talking about having bounce lights in Eevee or working with emissions in Eevee because it's kind of a different workflow when compared to cycles. First of all, we have here our object which has a simple emission on it, which if we have a look at it, it emits light. But if you see this, like if we open this light, it doesn't really create any sort of bounce light or anything. We can also go into our beautiful indirect lightning and bake this if we want, but it really doesn't really do much for us in terms of like just bounce light from emissions. Well, how do we solve this issue? One thing that we could do is we could take ambient occlusion, but also this doesn't really change a lot that we can do. We can do screen replacement as well. You can see like we get a bit of bounce light now. It's not really a lot. If you compare it to like a light source, you can see like it's just not really any sort of like bounce light that you would want from an emission that would be this bright. Well, how could we change that? We can double stack it with a light. This obviously creates the bounce light that we want. We just have to keep in mind that we need a similar color for it, and we obviously need to fine tweak some settings that it looks alright. Um, this can, of course, create issues depending on the general shape of your emissions and where you need to place your light. For example, I have a round thing here, so basically this light needs to be in the middle, and you can see it creates these kind of weird shadow overlays. For example, if I put it on top, it doesn't do that, but obviously the light source then is different. Um, what you can keep in mind with this is you can work off your camera. For example, I have a camera that is kind of like placed like this, so I can basically just provide a bit backwards, and it still would work pretty well. For example, I would probably place it like here or something, and then down the radius to like a 0.1 or something. Like, see, this would look pretty fine. It's obviously not perfect, and it's kind of cheesy, but you can work with this and it creates bounce light that you can use in your scene in comparison to what this would do. A different thing that you also could do is just go away from emissions completely and just go work fully with point lights or in general, like just area lights. But I feel like this is a nice compromise to get the best out of the both of them. So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.